Karibu sana.
Hundreds of dignitaries today gathered at Kololo Independence to celebrate 60 years of Uganda's independence.
We also received the President of the Republic of Burundi.
The celebrations were graced by several leaders including Kenya's President William Ruto, Salva Kiir of South Sudan, Hussein Mwinyi of Zanzibar, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud of Somalia, Evariste Ndayishimiye of Burundi, and many others.
General Salva Kiir Mayardit, President of the Republic of South Sudan.
In his speech, the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, welcomed the invited guests after he invited all the guests.
Your Excellencies, our two countries are undertaking many joint projects in various fields, notably in the energy and transport sectors. Among those projects is the construction of the East African crude oil pipeline. Therefore, I urge the private sector from both countries to take lead in this mega project. Doing so, the private sector will employ our people and bring better life to our communities.
I urge my counterparts within the East African community to join hands and work together for the common good of all Africans.
Mr. President, I would like to take this opportunity to express our nation's gratitude for the noble sacrifices of young men and women from Uganda and other troop-contributing countries in our joint fight against international terrorism.
It is high time we strengthen our regional integration and build a more prosperous and powerful East African community having one market and one voice. This is our ultimate goal as East African, realizing the political federation.
Asante sana mzee.
In his address, William Ruto revealed that it is time for East Africa to break boundaries.
As leaders and as citizens of the East Africa region, for us to work together so that we can transform our borders, which today stand out as barriers, and convert them to bridges so that goods, services, and people can move across this East Africa without any impediments.
President Yoweri Museveni today also spoke out against exploitation from foreigners.
Why should this be tolerated? Why should this be happening in Africa 65 years after Ghana's independence? This crime of donating Africa's resources at a pittance to clever outsiders applies to copper, cobalt, tin, coltan, etc. Any wonder that African youth do not have jobs and must go for semi-slave jobs abroad?
He also revealed that Uganda will continue with the plans to construct the East African crude oil pipeline.
The oil project and other projects are unstoppable. The NRM has always had a correct philosophical, ideological, and strategic grasp of all issues. Nothing can derail us, in spite of the good movement in the world to curb the emissions of the greenhouse gases and move away from oil as fuel for cars. Our oil will remain valuable. We shall still need the oil for textiles like the shirt I normally put on.
President Museveni today revealed that Uganda has made significant strides in the last 60 years.
We have been able to produce kawunga because we used to get kawunga from Kenya. There was no kawunga here, no maize flour. Animal feeds, and we are targeting starch and ethanol.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has asked all politicians in Uganda to stop fighting progress which intends to develop Ugandans. Sarah Nakandi for CTV, PM Edition.